What's up YouTube, this is Roy.
This is Joey.
We're from Third Duelist, and today we have another breaking news.
It's a week late because we're on spring break.
But we're going to be talking about a few different things, so we're going to look at some of the Red Eye support, some of the reprints from Return of the Bling.
Stupidest name ever.
It really is.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to talk about the new Madolche, and I've seen some OTK builds with it.
How it's not quite as useless.
Yeah.
Anyway, the new Red Eye stuff is really good. I'm kind of excited for it. I want to play the deck, but the best card is probably the Blackstone of Legend. It says you can tribute this to special summon a Red Eye Black Dragon level 7 or lower from your deck, except for the crappy chick that's a clause and everything. We're not going to mention that anymore. If it's in your graveyard, then you can put the thing you summoned back in your deck and then add it to your hand. And you can only use one of its effects once per turn. So this card's amazing. You can loop it over and over. Just Lone Fire, next turn add Lone Fire, Lone Fire. Like it's just really stupid. It's really good for the deck. It'll help actually summon your Red Eyes because you don't actually want to draw them because it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like this card. It's really good. The only thing that would make this slightly better for Red Eyes is if you can get out Darkness Battle, but
That would be silly.
that would be silly, yeah. But other than that, this is still a really good card.
Anyway, the fusion spell. Fusion spell is also really good. It should all fusion for the most part. It says fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Red Eyes monster as a fusion material, using monsters from your hand, deck, which is what you're going to be doing, or your side of the field as fusion materials, and its name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon, which isn't actually a bad thing because then you can like Inferno Fire Blast or do silly things with it. And then you can't summon anymore during this turn, and you can only do it once per turn. So yeah, should all fusion except better with stuff.
Let's say if this is a quick play, I feel like you could do a lot of damage because then you can activate it on your opponent's turn, and then you can do some more special summoning on your turn.
Well, but the fusion monster we're going to talk about, you only control one of, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, the fusion monster that we're going to talk about is Black Dragon Archfiend, creative name A. It's one level 6 Archfiend normal monster, which Summon Skull is a level 6 Archfiend normal monster. Just point that out. It is technically an Archfiend monster, so you can use it. And you can also make Black Skull Dragon, because you can only play 3 of this, fortunately. And +1 Red Eyes normal monster. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects to the end of the damage step. So Armades.
And it's 3200 attack, which is pretty
3200. Good. Yeah, Armades. This guy, Armades. Anyway, at the end of the battle phase, if this fusion summon card attacked or was attacking, target one Red Eyes normal monster in your graveyard and inflict damage to your opponent equal to that target's original attack, and then shuffle it back into your deck. And you don't have to special summon once per turn. So I was wrong, you can't control more than one, but quick play would be silly because you can summon from your deck. You can only special summon it once per turn, which, I mean, that'd be ridiculous if you summon multiples of these things. But it's overall just a really, really good card. It's a level 9, 3200, 2500, and just it's going to do a lot of damage, and it helps you recycle your stuff. So
yeah, this is really good for Red Eyes because the amount of damage you can do in one turn is just ridiculous. Anyways, on to the reprints from the Return of the Bling.
We're just going to call it Premium Gold 2 from now on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mascara Anki is going to be a gold secret, which I'm happy and sad about because I want to pull one, but yeah. Oh well. Basically what it does is it's 2800, it can attack directly and cut its attack in half, and if it destroys a monster, you can add a quick play change spell, so that's really good. Next card is Blackwing Tamer Obsidian Hawk Joe. Really crappy name. It's a level 7 Blackwing specific synchro. It's 2600, 2000. What it does is it just says you can target one level 5 or higher wing beast monster in your graveyard and special summon it. I'm assuming there's going to be a once per turn clause on that, but because if there's not, it's going to be ridiculous. And then during either player's turn, when it's targeted, you can deflect the target onto another Blackwing. So it's pretty solid. You can just summon this, bring back your Armor Master, or things like that. So that card's really good.
The next one is the Dark Matter Dragon, which everyone has been
losing their mind over.
It's okay. If you haven't seen it, it's all over YouTube. So I mean, you can find it. It's okay.
Yeah, the name is number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. And it's making my stuff go up in price, so I'm not going to complain.
Lavala Chain's being reprinted.
So is Regeki.
Which is, I'm okay with both. I would love to have.
I don't care. I sold my Lavala Chain, one of my Lavala Chains for 50, so I was pretty happy about that. Starlight Road's getting a reprint, which that's been printed plenty of times. 101
pieces.
The Exodia pieces in 101 are going to all be gold rares, which is cool. Crush Card is going to be a gold rare, which it's going to have. Is it going to have the errata?
I think it is. I've heard people say it's going to have the errata.
Because those are just in the OCD, it has the errata. I don't know if it's coming to TC yet, but I'm assuming it will if it's getting reprinted, and then it'll probably come off the list in a couple of lists or so. But there's a new effect on here. Yeah, the new effect is tribute one dark monster with 1,000 or less attack. Your opponent takes no damage till the end of the next turn. Also, you look at your opponent's hand and all the monsters they control and destroy anything with 1,500 or more attack, and then they can destroy 3 monsters with 1,500 or more attack in their deck. So they get a foolish 3, which is kind of bounces out. Also, you don't get to see their hand for the next 3 turns. So it's kind of neutered, but it's still playable. So
yeah. I'm really happy about the Exodia pieces.
Yeah, I just want them so we can play Exodia Quasar.
I do. I want to
play. It's a really dirty thing to do.
It is. It's so fun.
It's so stupid.
But
anyway, Roy's going to talk about this new Madolche thing that I've never heard before.
Okay, so I believe Asian Eyes was talking about it.
Oh God.
It was somebody else's duel video that they sent in him, and he showed it, and it was pretty good. In the build, you play with the TGs, and in that build, you can spam so much in one turn. The OTK potential is really good, and
uses the new thing.
Yeah, the new rank 5 exceeds, and the chocolate moda or something. I don't remember what it was. I still don't like it, but
the rank 5.
If you wanted to play it, playing it with TGs is the best option, and I feel like it's not going to be too bad in that build. I'm still going to play pure Madolches, and I will not play it in that.
I'm going to play 1 just for damage.
I'm still debating that, but right now it's on the no side because extra deck space is...
Plus, with Nodin coming out, it's going to jump.
Yeah, because I need Nodin too. Everyone needs Nodin, but I need...
I hope I pull like 7 of them, because I'm probably getting a box.
So, just wanted to point that out, because last video I kind of wrecked that card, and I still don't like it, but if you wanted to play it, you could
usable.
play it. It's usable, more usable than it was before.
Yeah, but we're sorry about this being like a week late for all this news, but like I said, we're on spring break, so we couldn't really record anything. We live like 3 hours away from each other, so also we should be getting a ban list here in about a couple weeks.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that, and we'll try and get that to you as quickly as possible, and hopefully it won't be too ridiculous, Konami, but yeah.
If you like the content that you just saw, you can click over here on all these other links and check out the rest of our channel.
And if you liked our stuff, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell us what you thought in the comments below.